Hey everybody, how's it going? How are you doing? Hey. So, welcome to Cooking with Ben 2022. Nothing's changed. I am just more depressed. Nothing has changed and it probably won't. I do want to take a second to just discuss why I only made 2 videos last year. Last year was, I'll make it quick, kinda, but it also leads into the video for today. Last year was the worst year of my life. Just cut and dry, real short. Okay, for various reasons. I think it said various enough, probably. For multiple reasons, it was just awful. And so there was a lot of times that I wasn't cooking. I was eating out a lot. That being said, I'm trying to change things. Trying to start off the year with a video. And so the thing that kickstarted my awful year last year, so really not to try to be too emotional or anything, but last January, my mom passed away. COVID, go fuck yourself, you know? So that put my entire year off to a terrible start, and I'm still dealing with it. But the 1-year anniversary of her death is coming up, and I really wanted to, I don't know, make it, special is not the right word because it's the anniversary of her death, but just do something in her memory. And I was just trying to rack my brain to think about what to do. Basically, her signature dishes, what she did, I kind of already make because I grew up a very, very picky child when it came to eating. So I pretty much only ate the same thing, chicken pizza, I don't know, whatever. But a very specific memory I had is one time she tried to get me to branch out. She made meatloaf. And I thought it was the most disgusting thing I ever tasted. I almost threw up eating it. Real smooth. I thought the meatloaf was disgusting. And that was the last time I had eaten meatloaf up until sometime in... It was sometime last fall. I had went to a restaurant and they had a bacon wrapped meatloaf with some like mushroom gravy and mashed potatoes and stuff, and it sounded delicious. So I got it and it was fucking bomb. So I had 2 experiences with meatloaf. The first one was awful, the second one was great. So my palate's changing stuff. So in honor of her and to try to redeem my little shithead self as a child, I'm gonna make meatloaf today. I looked at a lot of different recipes. I thought about doing my own spin on things. I thought about putting bacon with it because why the fuck not? Bacon's awesome. What I ultimately decided to do was do a recipe that a YouTuber, Ted Nivison, I think that was his name. Yeah, Ted Nivison, where he makes this meatloaf. It's a very good video. I'm a big fan of his. Ted Nivison, I think that was his name. He makes a video, has a bunch of different YouTubers try it and stuff. And it looks good. The recipe is different from a lot of different meatloafs that I've looked up. But I said, fuck it, I'll try. You know, I mean, it's supposed to be awesome. I'll give it a shot. Fun fact, I thought his name was Ted Nivison for a long time. And bringing it around to my mom again, my mom always pronounced Dasani water Danzia for some reason. So I guess it just runs in the family, being illiterate or having dyslexia. Anyway, there's a really long-winded, drawn-out introduction, context. What's the word? What is the word?
You could...
Not backstory, it's exposition. Which, by the way, I don't even know if I said this. The 20th is the anniversary of her passing. So that's probably, unless all goes wrong, is when I'm gonna upload this video. Hopefully this one, it's live. That being said, we're gonna try and make this fucking meatloaf that I am struggling. I haven't made a video in like, I don't know, what, 6 months? Something like that. So I'm just trying to get back in the swing of it. Anyway, I've got my phone on a stand here with the recipe. I've got everything set out. Dude, I am so prepared. It's crazy. New year, new me. Preheat the oven to 375. Chunk. And we're gonna get a little dirty in this video, a little down and dirty. So I'm gonna have to roll up the sleeves. And what you wanna start with is 2 pounds of ground beef. Now he says to use 85% lean. If you can't find that, you can do 1 pound of 90%, 1 pound of 80%, mix them. But I actually managed to find 2 pounds of 85%. So, want to take your biggie bowl and just dump the meat in the bowl. Biggie bowl, right? That makes sense. Probably I should tell you what you need. 2 pounds of ground beef. You're gonna need some maple syrup, not 100%, I guess, because he used like the syrup, so that's what I got. Yellow mustard. I got the smallest bottle I could possibly get because I do not like yellow mustard unless it's in a recipe, you know. So I'm not gonna use it that much. Some ketchup, an onion, grape nut cereal, which I'd honestly never heard of this before the video, so it's like granola or something, I don't know. So that's interesting. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it afterward. Some measuring cups he uses a cast iron skillet. I got a loaf pan, it's the meat loaf. Dump your 2 pounds of ground beef in the bowl, in a mixing bowl. It's crazy how easy this is. Wait, what's the next step? Like I said, I'm not altering this recipe. I'm just gonna copy it, see how it tastes. Because who knows, maybe that was a fluke. Maybe I don't like meatloaf. I don't know, we're gonna find out. But if it's good, definitely gonna be putting some bacon in it, wrapping it in bacon at some point with some gravy. Oh shit. Okay, then it says finely chopped onion. Let me put that over here so it's not in the way. This is some ASMR, my cooking board. I don't know why I did that. Finely chopped onion, small one, or about a cup of onions. Cup of chopped onions. Oh yeah. God damn, I can't stop burping. You also need 2 eggs. Eggs. So a lot of recipes I've seen, instead of the grape nuts, this is his family's recipe, so I'm not shitting on it. They use like bread and milk, so we'll see how this works. So just finely chop up your onion.
お前はもう死んでいる。
Well, I need to put something on his cutting board. So I don't know if I've ever said this, or you may already know. If you put a damp cloth underneath the cutting board, it'll help it from moving. But I don't know where mine are, so I'm just gonna use a paper towel and see if it works. No. So I went and found a cloth to make it damp because this is not gonna work otherwise. So let's see if this works any better. I hope that towel is clean. All right, let's see how close we are to a cup. That is a hair of mine, I hope. Don't know whose else it would be. Unless someone is in my house right now. Is there somebody in my house? Please tell me no. Okay, cool. So half that onion was about a cup. Bottoms up. Deciduous. But looks like 2 eggs. See if I can do this real fancy like. I've got 2 tries. Yeah, that was not as smooth as I had hoped, but I don't see any shells. Let's try it with the other one. Ooh. Oh fuck, I dropped a shell in there, fuck. Cool, I think I got it out. Next is 2 cups, dry cups of grape nuts cereal. gonna wash my hands. So like I said, I've never had grape nut cereal. I don't know anyone that has had grape nut cereal, so I don't really know what this is. It just looks like granola. But it's called grape nuts. So is it like, it's gonna smell like grapes? Is it like, do grapes have testicles? And it's just grape nuts. That tastes like wood. I mean, it's not bad. It's just like, it just tastes like cardboard or wood or something. Which I guess is not a bad thing. Oh shit, there's eggs sliding down this. So, 2 of these. This better be good, because otherwise I don't know what to do with this. Ooh. 1, 2. I don't know why I keep trying these, because they're not good. It's like wood with the consistency of like gravel or something. I don't know. Very hard. Before I start mixing this though, I'm gonna make the sauce so we can just get it all ready. For the sauce, it's 1 cup of maple syrup, which I have some blue maple syrup that I'm not gonna use because that might look weird. Into the little bowl, which you can't see. So a cup of this, a cup of ketchup, and 2 tablespoons of mustard. Mustard, delicious. A lot of the recipes I saw said that if you use Worcestershire sauce, but there's not in here, so I'm trusting Ted. I don't think he would do me wrong. This is a very weird sauce. It's not bad, it just tastes weird. So now we're gonna get to the nitty gritty, down and dirty, flirty 30. So the directions are now to mix this up with clean hands. So I'm gonna go wash my hands. Once you get it mixed up, mix in half of your sauce. I have a piece of grape nut stuck in my fucking throat. I don't know how to go about this. The noise. There's 2 dry cups. That's a cup, right? Yeah, 2 of those. This feels very hard. The grape nuts fucking suck. Like, this kind of hurts. It feels like I'm squeezing rocks. I know I said the gravel thing earlier, but it really just feels like rocks. Now, Ted does a thing in his video where he takes it out, plays with it like a basketball. I'm not going to be doing that because I can't play basketball. However, I did play soccer in high school, so I will be taking it out and kicking it around. I don't really know how to tell when this is like, you know, ready, because I haven't watched the video in like 2 days. I just have like the instructions. Half of this mixture. Is that half? I think that's half. Now we mix that. This feels so weird. Also, the fact that I haven't put any like salt or pepper in this is a little interesting. Like, no additional seasonings. Should I do that? This bitch is moist. I don't know if it's supposed to be this moist. It's so fucking moist. So, spray a pan with oil or butter. I'll just spray it. I thought about using butter, but it's not bread. So I will just, after your loaf pan is sufficiently lubricated for the meat insertion, put mixture in and spread evenly. Oh fuck.
Some fell out on the table. That's okay. The table's clean. I cleaned it this morning.
Just mush that in there. Mmm. The sounds of this are just very moist meat. I don't think that's getting any more. So far, here's what we have. like a straight up just loaf of meat. But the next step is to poke holes in it with like a wooden spoon. I don't have a wooden spoon that has a round bottom. So really my two options, because I don't have that, are this knife sharpener, but that just seems like it'd be really messy to clean up. I'm gonna use the thick end of this chopstick and just poke. So anyway, then you want to pour the rest of the sauce on top and let the sauce go into the holes, you know? Seep into them holes, into the hose. Oh shit, it's flowing over the side. It's flowing over both sides. Oh my God. Oh, this is a nightmare, but you should watch. So, hoping that more of it would seep into these holes by now. I still got more sauce in the bowl, and I just don't. Do I let it sit there for a second? I'm gonna let it sit there for a minute. So I think I see why he used a cast iron pan instead of a small ass loaf pan, but I have a solution. I'm going to put some foil on the bottom of this pan and set it in there, and it's just gonna go over the sides, I guess. So I'm just gonna set this in this baking pan and clean up a little, I guess. Someone paper towel sponsor me, because I make a lot of fucking messes. It's not really a joke, like, that'd be cool. And now I'm gonna just put the very little remainder sauce I have and just watch it go over the sides. While this cooks, that should go down into the holes, I hope. And so, yep, it's already spilling. Put this in the oven for an hour. So in the meantime, I'm just gonna clean up and then I'll check back in with you guys in an hour. So it's actually been closer to 2 hours. It's like an hour 45. I suspect that has something to do with I didn't use a cast iron pan to where the meat was spread out but thinner. And I used a loaf pan to where it's like bunched up and taller. So it took longer for the meat to get to 165, so it's safe to eat. But it's done now. It's just cooling off, so I'll show you what it looks like. Definitely got sauce all over the place and definitely like browned around the edges, but it does smell good. And I am excited to try it. It's not a good, there's no good shot of this. Okay, so it smells good, but I'm also starving. This is not, I mean, no offense, this doesn't look good. Like, it looks like brown mush. Cheap onion chunks. But we'll see how it tastes. It's also still steaming hot. Very hot. Yeah, it's good. I don't know, I'm almost disappointed. Not in that it's good, but that it's just, I don't know. Like, this is from someone who has not had a lot of meatloaf, so, you know, maybe this is 100% what I should have expected. Like, it's good, but it's not, like, great. It didn't blow my mind like I was hoping. I don't know, I guess I was just hoping that I was like, fuck yeah, meatloaf's staple now because this is amazing. And, I mean, I'd eat it again. It's good, I'm gonna eat more of it. So, in conclusion, should you make this? Well, I'm making it again. I will make meatloaf again, but I don't know if I'll use this recipe, or at the very least, if I do, I'm gonna make some changes. But I mean, this is what I want to do anyway. I just wanted to see how this exact recipe came out, especially the video made it look so promising. Maybe my hopes were too high, I don't know. Maybe I just expected the moon, you know. That being said, going back to the original point of this video was, I guess, settling the debate on and like a callback to my mom making meatloaf. And you know, if she had made this, and maybe, I don't even remember, because this was literally probably 20 years ago at least, maybe that's what it tasted like, and I just can't remember. But I do wish I had eaten more of her food while she was still around and tried more things. Or made this for her and see what she thought. So at the end of the day, thank you for watching. If you decide to try this at home, let me know. If you're a meatloaf connoisseur and know of something else I could have done, let me know in the comments below as well. Tune in next time. I'm really going to try to make more videos this year, whether it's 2 more or whether it's like 7 or 8 more or way more often. I don't know. I do have some ideas and I'm really going to try to follow through with them. I want to thank you all for watching. Here's Meatloaf. You know, everyone doesn't like the same food. Some people like some food, some people like others. And that's the joy of cooking, and that's what we like to do here on the Cooking with Ben channel, is just have fun cooking. And yes, I'm staying at a very odd angle, like this. Thank you guys for coming around. Thanks for watching, and tune in next time to see what other recipes I fuck up. Bye.